Welcome back to this edition of Firecast. This is the 11th year that we've been having the Forging and Innovation and Rural Education Summits here in Pikeville. And so we have a young teacher who didn't have to travel too far.
Nope.
Tyler Branham is a teacher with Pikeville Independent System at Pikeville High School, 7 through 12.
Yep.
And you've got an interesting project, 3D transition. So how did you come up with this idea, and what's it all about?
Well, I kind of feel like, first of all, I'm a teacher of students with moderate and severe disabilities, grades 7 through 12. I kind of feel like our focus has always been on transition, but we've had limited opportunities to actually take the skills that we learn in the classroom and generalize those to a natural workplace environment. And so I thought, why not bring the workplace environment to us? And so what we're doing, we're collaborating with another a teacher, Mr. Jesse Lucas, who's here today. He's a science teacher in our high school. And what we're doing is we're going to try to simulate a workplace environment in his classroom. And we're going to try to treat that as our workplace. And so in my classroom, which would be a special class, we would learn the skills needed for an effective, successful transition to a workplace environment after high school. And so in my classroom, we would work on things like soft skills, communication skills, social skills, all the appropriate skills you would need to be able to hold a job, keep it, and just to be an effective member of society. So we want to take the skills that we learned in my room and transition those to his classroom. And so we're going to treat him as like the employer, and I'm going to be like a voc rehab job coach. Yeah. And that's an actual thing that they would, if they go and get supported employment services through voc rehab, that simulates exactly what they would be doing. And so we're calling it 3D transition because my students had an opportunity last year to work with a 3D printer, and they've got great imaginations, and a lot of people wouldn't think that way, but they do. And so what we're trying to do is we're trying to embed as many skills into this 1 or 2 periods in Mr. Lucas's classroom as we can. Communication, social, motor, soft skills, all that, and academic skills will go right along with it. So we're trying to embed all that as much as we can, and just try to get these kids to acquire these skills so that they can be successful.
So you wrote a grant, and I assume you wrote for $1,000.
Yeah.
And so, what were you able to do with that money?
So all right. So we call it 3D transition. We've bought a 3D printer, and we've got some ideas about some different types of things we would like the kids to be able to work with the other students in the classroom to design, and the other students will be very much involved in the gen ed classroom. And so it'd be like a team. It'd be a team of both students with and without disabilities working together, just like they would in a real workplace environment, designing, like, for example, keychains. We could make them personalized keychains. We could take orders. We could do Christmas ornaments. We can do it's really, the possibilities are unlimited with 3D printers. And so we would also like to set up a retail store in my classroom where we could sell these the things that we made. And we're not really trying to make money. We're just trying to make enough to keep buying the filament and the things that the 3D printer would need just to keep the project going. So, that's the plan.
Tyler, that sounds great. I mean, we'll be excited to hear about how it all pans out in the spring. So thank you very
so much.